Right. Oh, I got another good point. Yo, let's first of all, the game's the game episode 2. We got Dim and KLT.
Yep.
We might have some special
You're
guests later. Depends how it goes. We'll keep y'all insane. But to start off the podcast, first of all, the podcast is supposed to be recorded yesterday. Shout out to Dim and KLT. They held it down. I needed a day. I did some volunteering yesterday. Today, I had a great dinner, steak and everything, right? Here's the thing. At the restaurant I had for dinner, and I want KLT's reaction on this. So, it's an expensive restaurant, fancy restaurant. I'm not suit and tie.
Why do you want
shirt.
my specific reaction on it?
Because I think me and Dim discussed it already, so I kind of got a reaction. But she can react again too if she wants to. But so at this restaurant, if you order sides, so let's say you have mashed potato, if you are caught sharing those sides, there's an extra $15 fee.
What?
Yes, there's a surcharge for shared sides. If you're caught sharing sides, you have to pay extra.
You know what? That's kind of nuts. Have you ever heard of like an upscale like kind of restaurant?
Upscale as in what?
Like almost like a steakhouse. So basically, you went to a steakhouse, right?
No, it wasn't a steakhouse. It
Upscale
was just an upscale
steakhouses
restaurant.
like that. They have dress codes where you actually have to come in there looking like more like
Presentable.
yeah, very
This one had a
like
dress
presentable.
code. This one had, like, when you make a reservation on the phone,
But
they tell
I'm like
you
kind
you
of
need
like
a colored
referring
shirt.
to like something like almost like that. Like if you get caught wasting their food or anything.
Yeah. They kind of disrespect you on the phone. When you call in, I feel disrespected because, like, I already know it's a high-class restaurant. But on the phone, when you make a reservation, they go, just to let you know before you make the reservation, you will need a colored shirt. Like, yo, if you don't shut up and write my name down in the book right now, bro, like, that's crazy. Like, you think I'm gonna pull up in some sweatpants and slippers? Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
I would say that. I'd be like, oh, so I can't wear my nice sweatpants?
I think the way they would hang up is crazy. Also, how often do you guys go to fancy restaurants? Because I don't know if it's different in the US.
Not often. You gotta have money.
Okay.
Honestly, Brandon and I just went to our fancy one on our 1 year Friday, and that was it. Like,
But that's
we're
what I meant,
together
right?
for a year, and
That's what I meant, though. I didn't mean, like, are you going every week? I just meant, like, y'all go frequently enough to have an opinion, right?
How much did you guys spend at your fancy restaurant? Because I think the last one I've been to was, what year was that we went to that Acorn place? 2022.
I don't know about this one, but because I didn't cover this one, right? That was a family one. But I know I've been to some like 101, and they'd be like $300. It's not,
Bro,
for two people.
Oh, you got me beat. Bermuda is expensive.
Yeah.
I paid $100 just for the two of us.
That's $100 here would be amazing. That's like a casual sit-down restaurant here.
yeah,
They
that's
should've-
like the same for here.
Like,
I don't remember paying.
Ours was
Oh.
$200.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I just remember at least 100, giving up 100.
Wow. I mean, a steak that I was looking at was $78. Like, so that's the $100
Yeah.
budget blown. Like, that's over. That's not even Wagyu. That's just the 8-ounce steak. I don't know what to tell you.
That was the same for like the place we went. We got calamari,
Yeah.
and it was just $20 for that little appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
And then like my drink was $15.
My drink is an alcoholic drink.
Yeah,
Mine was 19 something. Yeah, so yeah, same around the same price. Yeah.
a bottle of glass of wine, like the glass of wine that I was looking at. And I was like, oh, this sounds good. Champagne. It was $500.
Yeah, fuck that. Hey, keep that in the cooler for me, my boy. Keep that on ice.
Yeah,
keep
just for that
that
glass.
on ice. Yo.
Yeah,
They charged us for sparkling water. I couldn't believe it.
they charged Brandon $8.
Bro, I don't know why you couldn't believe it. Water here, just to get a bottle of water, they're charging you almost $3.
That's crazy, man. But no, my question was gonna be, because I don't know if it happens in the US. Here at fancy restaurants, once you're done eating, they'll never bring you the check unless you ask for it because they want you to stay there to keep spending money, whether it's more drinks or just more food. You have to actually ask for the check. You will be there for hours. Like that annoys me, bro. Like I shouldn't have to. They be so attentive when it comes to the food and stuff, and then as soon as the food's done, they act like they don't even see you no more.
No, it's just too
Not
expensive.
all the time.
Yeah. And I'm at the age now where like cooking at home is actually quite soothing. Like you feel me?
Man, you gotta cook at home. Just eating out adds up in general.
It does. I mean, it depends. I find if you're just cooking for one person, it's expensive. Like it's expensive to go to the grocery store and then cook just for yourself. Like it's expensive.
Well, it's more expensive where Thai is. I mean, there's stuff more expensive down there.
Yeah, like I can get myself a dinner like from a fast food restaurant down there for like $22, $23, right? That's about what I would spend on ingredients for myself a day. Like, so like it evens out. It evens out, sadly.
So let me get this correct. You're buying groceries daily?
No, that's a good point. But I'm saying if I buy a bag of chicken, it's probably like $30, right? For like a bag of chicken. And then obviously I'm not gonna have chicken by itself. So the other ingredients, say I'm making mashed potatoes, so I have to get potato, milk. Like it's once you start adding it up, you're kind of like, damn, like, and then you still gotta cook the food, so it's all the extra effort. It's like I'm saving like $20 to $30 a week, maybe.
Okay,
But
so
I'm
my
putting a lot
question
more
is,
effort in.
all right, since we're talking about this, how long does groceries normally last you?
They last me a very long time. Like, sorry, food wise, maybe not as long, but like, I'll buy paper towel in bulk. Like, you feel me? So I don't have to go back. I just don't feel like going back to the store. So like, my household stuff, that lasts me forever. But like, food, I might have to go to the store once every week and a half. But then I'll go to the convenience store. I'll go to the convenience store often for like juices, drinks, waters.
So groceries last me at least 2 weeks.
What the like Bermudians? I don't. Maybe it's not a U.S. thing. Bermudians go shopping every week. Like that's why Bermudians go shopping every week. Like once a week you go shopping.
And that's why they're not lasting you.
Well, it depends.
You
right?
gotta start living different, man.
It depends, right? Like it's not just me. It's the whole island goes shopping once a week. You go shopping once a week.
But you shouldn't be going shopping that much just for one person.
Well, it depends. Like, what are you buying when you go shop? What are you buying?
All right, so we buy a whole bunch of chicken,
Right.
a whole bunch of beef.
Mm-hmm.
We get at least 2 steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Should be here. We get rice, potatoes, little extra stuff, seasonings and all that. Enough to at least last for 2 weeks.
Are you freezing your chicken or are you putting it in the fridge? Like, what are you freezing your chicken?
Freezing it.
Okay. I don't even know how to even go about like. I don't know why, but Bermudians just go shopping once a week for the most part. I think it might be because food doesn't last as long down there because of humidity. So like if you have bread, like bread's not gonna last more than not even a week.
You ever heard of putting your bread in the refrigerator?
Yeah. Some people do that. And then some people also freeze the bread down there for the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
But just in general, I'm actually gonna do research this week. I actually want to get to the bottom of that. Why do Bermudians go shopping every week?
I feel like one time, just as an experiment, just try to see if you could get groceries for at least a 2-week span and see if it goes well for you. If it doesn't, stick to your own path. But if it does, you're on to a new sauce. But
also, I feel like in the U.S., you guys would have bigger portions of things, right? Like your bag of chicken might come with a lot more chicken than our bag of chicken will come with.
It might. Would you say the chicken comes with a lot of chicken? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes the thing comes with a lot of chicken. If just the chicken thing comes with a lot of chicken.
Like, how many people are they feeding?
He's only feeding himself. But he's down in Bermuda, so his stuff might be a little different.
But like, so my mom was a family of four, right? And she would go shopping every
Uh-huh.
day, every week. Sorry.
I mean, that's kind of understandable, but it still wasn't. We would probably go shopping. Yeah, yeah, we would probably go shopping every week whenever I had, because it was like a family of five for us.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I was living with my mom, so it was like Sundays or Saturdays.
But also,
That's more understandable because it's more people eating.
but also, I feel like it's not like if I was to buy enough food to last me 2 weeks, I feel like it would be indifferent, right? Because right now I'm currently shopping for enough food to last 8 weeks. Now, if I up that to enough food to last 2 weeks, I don't think it changes the price that much, right? All it does is maybe save me a trip to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So I think that might be why Bermuda's go every week, because it's either you just buy a week's worth of food and go every week, or you buy 2 weeks worth of food, spend half of your paycheck on groceries. You know what I mean? Or you split it week wise.
I mean, but what's the difference? If you split it, you're still spending the same amount ultimately.
But it's a lot. That's why people take loans out, right? Because it's a lot easier to pay things in parts rather than to pay things in full. Like, it's a lot less scary to see.
I've never really heard anybody taking a loan out for groceries.
No, I'm not talking about the groceries. I'm talking about in general, right? Like, if you go buy a car, you might have enough money to buy the car off rip, but a lot of people take a loan and pay it in sections because it's a lot more comfortability to see small amounts come out of your account than to see 40K
So let me
leave your account at once.
okay, I'm not pocket watching or anything, but how do you guys get paid? Do you guys have bi-weekly, weekly?
Depends what
Is
job.
it something different?
Depends what job. Depends. Different. Every job's different. So I get paid monthly.
Do you have salaries?
Yeah.
Hourly, okay.
So it depends on what job. But for example, my job is salary based and I get paid monthly.
Monthly.
Mm-hmm.
So explain that. So you get paid every time at the end of the month?
Yeah, so let's say I get paid X amount. I get paid X amount at the end. It's not on the same day. It's like a rounded off day. So it'll be like the last Thursday or the last Friday of the month, whatever the last business day of the month is. Because they have to give you enough time to pay your bills, right? Your bills that are due end of the month.
Then I can understand why you guys do the way you do, because here we get paid hourly, but most people either get paid bi-weekly or weekly.
But as I'm saying, no, but
get paid
wait.
weekly.
But that's job based. Like, there's people down there who get paid hourly, and there's also people down there who get weekly or bi-weekly paychecks. So it just depends on your job.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on your job. Like, my old job that I worked at before this one was I got paid weekly, and I also got paid hourly. Like, my it's not called a salary. What is it called? My wage is hourly. It's hourly wage, but it gets paid weekly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I couldn't. I would probably ration out my money too if I got paid at the end of the month too.
That's the thing. That's scary. That's scary. I remember when I first went from getting paid weekly to monthly, I was like, yo, what? You're telling me I got all this money and that's it for a month? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, nah, it's different.
But it's just everything adding up, like how it would normally be.
Yeah, it is, but instead of like, where it's weekly, you know you're getting a top up every now and then. When it's monthly, you're counting down, which makes it scarier.
Is it that black horror movie?
Black Phone 2, 5.
I'd be paying all my fucking bills for the month the day I get paid.
I try to do them before I get paid, so that so it looks better when I get the replenish.
You should have watched it. I was in the shower today, and I was thinking that a good topic would be, how often do you guys shower?
How often do we shower? This is daily, right? Like, this is like this is on an average, right? Or it's just like this average in a week. Most days I'll shower twice a day, so morning and night. Morning and night. I'm trying to think. There will be some days where I won't shower in the morning, depending on how late I showered at night. So if I'm showering at 1 a.m. and I'm going straight to bed, when I wake up, I'm not going to hit the shower in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? But when I'll never get into my bed without showering. What say Looney?
Hold on, give me like 2 minutes.
Alright. How about you, Dim?
I don't even want to say.
Ballpark figure.
All right, so me, it's more of once a day. I shower before I get in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this wasn't always the case because whenever I was in college, I would always shower in the mornings just because I had football.
Yeah.
I would come from football, so I would shower, maybe lay down in my bed for a little longer, and then go to class. I also used to do this whenever I was in high school too. I would shower in the mornings, help me wake up. But that money sign helps me wake up now. So shower at night sometimes, or most of the time, daily. The only time I can say I don't shower is on Saturdays, but right back to showering Sunday.
Okay.
You know, I'm not a morning shower person.
It's tough. Like I don't like morning showers because it's colder. Like you have to get out. I don't know. I don't. Also, time out. I don't know if I'm the only one. I love the shower until you have to get out, and then I hate the shower.
Because it's like as soon as you like, especially whenever it's cold,
Yeah.
you get in the shower, it's so warm and all that, and then you get out and it's like, oh shit.
I need a towel heater rack. That would solve all my problems. A towel heater
They
rack?
have a tower heater bowl. Like you put your towel like in the. It looks like a nightstand, but it's circular.
And you just heat your towel.
Mhm.
I need that. Like, what? The steam and everything is too much. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then what say you? What say you?
Me for what?
Average showers.
See, I'm weird. You guys are gonna grill me on this.
No judgment.
Safe space.
So, like every Sunday, religiously to shower because I start the work week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the type of person where I do manual labor at work to the point like I would stink.
Yeah.
So, like I'll shower Sunday, I'll shower Tuesday, and then like Thursday, and then like if I'm going somewhere on the weekend, like Friday night or Saturday, like yes, I'll shower beforehand. But if not, then I'm waiting till Sunday.
I was watching this other thing, and there was this person that was I think European or maybe not European, but it wasn't American or from this part of the world, right? And they was kind of saying that they think Americans shower too much. Like they were saying that like you don't need a shower twice a day to be clean type joint.
And I can agree with that. You don't need to shower twice a day.
I do think we come from a place of privilege.
I personally feel like, because you got to think about this. You're going into other places. You're getting
space.
Everybody's air, whatever, the dust and all on you. I feel like it's always just important to shower at least before you get in your bed.
Yeah, before you get in your bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had this friend when I was in university, my roommate. He'd come from soccer practice, and he would just lay in his bed straight over soccer practice and take a nap.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's nasty.
Yeah, the amount of bacteria, it was just a breeding ground on that bed. Oh, bro.
I'm the type of person after practice, if I know I'm not going to immediately get in the shower, I'll just lay on the floor.
Same, yes, bro. I used to come home from sports and just literally, I used to lay a beach towel down on the floor because I had towel floors, and I would just lay on the beach towel. Like,
well, yeah, because you're sleeping in all that funk.
I used to, when I come home from my manual labor job I used to do the same thing. Like, if I wanted to take a nap, but I wasn't ready for bed yet, I would just lay down on a towel on the floor, take a nap on the floor. Like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I would not touch my bed. No way. No way, bro. Bed is sacred. Holy. What if let's say you're not leaving your house for 4 days. Are we still showering twice a day every day? What do we do? Like 4 days, you're not leaving your house. Like you're not playing like competitive charades either. Like you feel like you're chilling.
So probably it would probably be like split up. It wouldn't be. I'm not gonna go the whole 4 days without showering, but it would probably like be like okay, maybe that one day, like I'll shower the first day, maybe not shower the second day, and then the third day I'll shower again and not. So it would be split up.
That's understandable. That's understandable. Dim, what say you?
I probably shower like the second day.
Okay. I think realistically, I think the first day I'm not showering, right? But I think the second day I'm gonna wake up and feel guilty or like a little dirty. I'm gonna be like, yo, that was crazy, bro. That was wild. And then I'm gonna show every
Well,
day
are we
after
going
that.
into the dirty or are we going into the showered?
Show it.
Yeah, I probably want to shower on the third day then.
Yeah, see? After the first day where I don't show, I'm gonna wake up the next day and be like, alright, bro. You're nasty now. And I'm just gonna show every day after that. I'll give myself 1 day of play, like I think.
1 day of play.
Yeah. I don't see how any kid in the basic levels of school, like high school, middle school, could be failing right now. Because
Why do you say that?
Well, you have AI. You can search all of this stuff up on chat, and it's giving you
Now
answers.
in America, in the U.S., they can't even have their phones in there no more.
But if I'm doing homework or if I'm doing a test or something like that, I'm searching up possible answers for a test, and I'm studying all of that.
These kids aren't that smart enough to do that.
And that's the problem. That's how you have all the answers at your fingertips and still not utilize them.
And if that's the case, you should be scared for what these kids are going to become because they didn't really learn anything.
I am.
And we're going to send them out into the real world.
I'm terrified. But at that point, if we're being honest, at that point, by the time they graduate and they're ready to go into the workforce, most of those jobs are going to be AI. Like, you feel me? Like what? The job field's going to shrink fast once AI reaches
it. It is, but at the same time, it's like, it's going to shrink fast and then watch. Once it shrinks fast, it's going to reopen back up because they're going to realize that some jobs actually need real people.
Yeah, and that's when they implement like the jobs that are going to be available for that stuff are going to be manager level jobs, like not entry level jobs, right? It's going to be manager level jobs who are just reviewing the stuff that AI is doing. But like manual labor jobs, for the most part, you would think would be safe. Not manufacturing cars and stuff. Not like mundane tasks like that, but for example, stuff you do. Whereas every case by case is different. That should be a safe field. But something like manufacturing cars, where for the most part you're doing bulk production, right? Like no one's ordering a specially made car every other week. Like the cars are all gonna be made the same. You're making 1,000 Hondas, right? Whatever.
I was talking to one of my coworkers. We were saying like the main things is gonna be like customer service, the call centers.
Those already.
Where like if you got like somebody like to book your appointments, a lot of those jobs are gonna get taken.
They're already taken. How many times do you call a place and you speak to AI before you speak to the actual person?
I mean, but there's still somebody ultimately there,
right?
That you're going to speak to after a while.
But that robot answering the phone at first took the place of somebody else who used to be a switchboard operator, right?
It's more like now that robot is the first lines.
But that used to be somebody's job. Somebody used to be a switchboard operator.
Like the AI is the first lines, but like if you have something critical, obviously they'll give you somebody.
Right, but what I'm saying is, there used to be a switchboard operator. Like there used to be somebody who answers that phone, asks what department you need, and then transfers. That person is now not a thing. The AI took that person's job. That's gonna keep trickling down.
I can call National Grid and pay my bill with a freaking robot instead of like speaking to someone to pay the bill.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's bad. It's bad. Like what do you call front desk jobs? Whew. Whew. Those ones are kind of cooked. Or like if you're a booking agent, like a travel agent, your days are numbered, buddy. Your days are numbered, buddy. Oh, I know this person got absolutely scammed. So they went on one of these booking sites for like a hotel and vacation. And a pop-up came up for a cheaper one. So they went on the cheaper site and they paid the person to book the hotel. But then they realized they double paid. So they had already paid on the first site and then paid on the second site too. They went to cancel. So the second site canceled every single reservation in their name. So they lost both reservations. But the second site, the scam site, no refunds at all. So they lost $500, and then when they got to the place, had no room booked.
Yo,
Crazy. I'd have been pissed.
I would crash out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who you think you are to delete both my reservations? This other reservation don't concern you, sir. Mental. Oh, my friend was talking about this, right? Let's say your kid doesn't fuck with you at all. Like, you and his mom split up. He has a whole new family, so a new stepdad, whatever. For years, they have expressed their discontent with you. They do not vibe with you. They do not want you a part of in their life at all. At what age do you at what age do you give up on this kid? Like, on mending this relationship?
Personally, if it's your kid, you should never give up on them. You should always try to keep them in their life because ultimately that's still your flesh and blood.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there would be. Why would you? It's like, did your dad give up on you?
No, but my mom kind of stopped me from seeing him. But no, he did not.
I feel that.
Yeah, he didn't. He kept trying. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out.
Yeah, mine still even tries to this day.
See, yeah, you feel me? Oh, but it's like, let's say you're very successful. Let's say you are a multi-millionaire. This person has publicly said they don't mess with you. They're throwing dirt on your name whenever they can, right? You know you're kind of on your way out the door as far as life goes. Do you take them out of your will? Do you leave them in your will knowing that they don't own you? I mean, ultimately, they don't claim you?
I feel like being the bigger person and better person, you still would keep them in there, leave them some money. Because I'd rather impede than them starve.
But they have their own family. Like, their family isn't doing bad. Like, they have their own family. They're doing good. Like, he's in a comfortable environment.
Regardless, that's your flesh and blood. You gotta leave him some bread.
So, okay, do you not have any disagreements with that? Like, is there any family members that you don't like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got tons.
Right. And would you say that you don't mess with those family members at all?
No, I don't.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you not think there's any situation where your kid can do something, say something, or show signs of something where it's like you could see yourself not wanting to associate with them anymore?
Obviously, you could love from afar, but that doesn't mean you don't gotta support. It's like you can't just completely just give up. It's like some people.
You didn't give up though. Let's say if you've been trying for 30 years, they're now a grown adult. Like, this isn't a kid. This is a grown adult now, right? You've been trying for 30 years and they still don't mess with you. At that point, it's not giving up. It's accepting the situation for what it is.
At the end of the day, that's your kid. Obviously, you could love from afar, and you just gotta accept what it is. But like, yeah, if I'm wealthy and I'm like, I made it in this world, I'm gonna leave all my children with some money. He may not get the most, but he will get a little something of it.
Mm-hmm. Dim, same for you?
Mm-hmm. Just taking my medicines.
What? Well, we might get canceled in episode 2. Kale, do you find episode 2 being the last episode we get because we got canceled?
Why?
What, the last episode got canceled?
No, I'm saying when you find that this episode gets canceled.
No, I'm not fine with that.
Why would it get canceled?
I was about to ask a crazy question.
Just ask
What's
it.
your crazy question?
Let me try and phrase this better.
Is it what I said earlier?
Nah, I don't think so. My question is,
Okay.
what if your kid doesn't follow your beliefs, right? Let's say your kid is gay, to just, I don't know the politically correct word anymore in 2025. Let's say your kid is gay, right? How do you react? Like, what age would you accept them as gay? Meaning, like,
It's the fact that it's like you trapped us in it because you actually said the actual word, and now whatever we say, we're going down for.
No, but I mean, like, I'll let you answer base level first. Do you mind if your kid chooses a different path in life than the one you would expect?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, he's scary. Okay. Tim, are you pleading the fifth as well?
I mean, I don't care. Just don't. I don't want to hear about all the fucking he, she, they, them.
The pronoun battles.
He,
Pronoun
what.
was, yeah.
I don't want to deal with all that shit.
Okay. That's a good intro question. So my second question was gonna be, because I assumed y'all would take the safe approach and be like, I don't care. At what age is it accepted by you, right? For example, if my 8-year-old kid comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm gay," no, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, no, you're not. That's just not a thing. Like, at what age is it like, okay, now you can make that decision?
When you're out of my house.
Jesus Christ.
When they're old enough to understand what it actually is.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. Yeah, like at 8 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old, 12, whatever. I don't want to hear anything about like that just doesn't exist at that age, right? At that point, that's media putting random stuff in your head. That's your friends talking crazy.
Okay, so let's say this. What happens if your child wants to switch, genders? What are you saying to that?
I plead the fifth.
So here's the thing. When it comes to switch, you mean operation? Switch genders? Like medically?
Yeah, full throttle, full force.
Okay, so there's the thing. I support my kid's decision to be of another belief as to, like, I'm gay, or maybe if they think that they want to be a girl. But that doesn't happen until you move out of my house. I'm not endorsing a surgery. You know what I mean? That's too extreme for me. Because I'm still in my head. I'm still in the belief that this might not be the correct thing. Like, you might not be thinking straight. So I don't think I would be like, yes, get a surgery. I support that.
%.
Make sense?
I feel like this is almost like how people. I don't like to talk about politics. I don't really like to get too deep into this either because I don't want to offend nobody.
I mean, okay, I get you. I'm about to say, if somebody's offended by this, keep in mind this is our views do not reflect your views. We have our own opinions. So if you're offended by this, one, you could just turn it off. That's the thing. Can we talk about what do you call it? Like how easily people are offended nowadays? You know how easy it is?
Bro,
yeah.
the Generations is soft. The Generations is bad. It's bad.
But
A lot of people get offended at the slightest thing. It's crazy.
back in
You
the
can't
day,
even come for a certain type of what do you want to say? Group. You know, they have their little group in June.
mm-hmm.
You can't come for a group without them. Oh, you're getting canceled. You're this. You're that. You know,
Yeah. My thing
it's
is, back in the day, you
kind of
used to
nuts.
get bullied in school, right? And that makes sense. Like,
Yes.
if I was to feel some type of way of something you said to me in school, makes sense, right? Because I can't physically escape that, right? I have to go to school every day. I have to hear you say that. When you're getting offended by something on the internet, which you can just simply close an app down, or you can simply exit out of a video, now we have a different problem, right? Because you're choosing to be offended by this. You're actively seeking this information to then be offended by
And
it.
then not only actively like chooses to type in the comments,
Yeah.
make a whole big paragraph,
Yeah.
and go on about it.
That's crazy. But also, before we leave that topic, right? The reason I brought up that question about what age would you allow your kid to decide their fate as far as sexual orientation? It was a news article. I don't know who it was. It was some type of celebrity. But their mother on their 14th birthday hired strippers to see if their son was gay or not.
Yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
And
imagine.
how did it go?
I don't know, but imagine he was saying that it scarred him for life, but she was saying that he enjoyed it. But imagine birthday 14, yo, come look at this, come with his ass shaking, like that's crazy, bro. You get a load of that, throw these
That's
ones,
nuts.
like what the fuck?
That's funny.
One last question before we leave.
Yeah,
Before we leave,
What would you do
are we getting off?
I think he needs to leave this
if your
topic.
kid decides that he wants to be, a furry?
That's a
Fuck no.
negative for me. Because now that's
Wait,
expensive.
what
Now
did
we're
he
getting
mean
expensive.
when we leave? Are we getting off?
He meant leave the
No,
topic.
like the topic.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the
Like, we
furry.
just started.
The furry I'm gonna have to veto because now we're getting pricey. Like that little furry suit, that's expensive. I looked into it. Not gonna work.
And so that's why you would say no because of the cost.
Yeah, because now I have to
Can
endorse you.
we go back to that? Can we go back to the
Nah,
he
we're
looked
good.
into it?
Let's keep it pushing. No.
Yeah, he has looked into it.
Cool. You
I
never
looked into it.
You never been curious, gay? You never been curious, gay?
No.
I've never looked into furry things. So what do you guys do on your free time? I'm concerned.
No, I did not say that I looked into it. So don't
Damn,
bring
we
me
went
up.
together. No?
No.
Furry.com/us.
You got the wrong dim because it was not me.
Furry.com.
All right, come on.
/us.
Let's change topics. Woof. That took a strange turn.
Wolf
Wolf
was
is crazy.
crazy to say
That's
after
wild,
that.
bro. Nah, son. Don't try to act like, we triggered something in him. Oof. Look, now he quiet.
Bringing the dog out in him.
Now he quiet.
Oh, you guys don't know the expression? Oh, okay.
Woof.
All right. No.
Bringing the dog out in him.
No. And you guys actively search furry costumes.
That's
Who are
dim.
you guys?
Don't keep grouping me with dim. That's dim.
No, bro, don't
You
group me
knew
with
that they
fucking
were
guys.
expensive. How do you even know that they're expensive?
Bro, you don't know. You can't tell by the fabrics. Come on, bro. That's real fur. It's real fur.
Don't be
Oh,
grouping
so
me
you
with guys.
actively have people near you with those fabrics. Okay.
No, I actively have a phone near me. You know
He's been to the conventions. He's been there.
Damn, bro. Look what he puts me at the conventions now. There was a young girl, 15 years old, missing in Bermuda for a month, right? So they had a reward at first, $3,000. No, nothing was said. $5,000, nothing was said, right? For like information regarding.
I don't mean to make a joke of this, but how the hell do you go missing on that small ass island?
I mean, it's 21 miles, bro. Imagine playing
that's
hide and
really
seek on
actually-
21 miles. That'll take.
No, that is
hardness.
exactly
Bro,
what
that
I
is-
drive to work every day.
Bro,
21 miles.
literally, how the hell do you go missing?
All right, so
where the fuck is she
I,
at?
dickhead. So So you play hide and seek in 21 miles and see how hard
He's
it is,
offended.
buddy. Yeah, attack my country.
That's our casual drive to our
Right.
works and jobs and all that.
And that's
you
cool.
guys got people just casually going missing.
That's cool. Your 21-mile drive to work.
And then
imagine,
and then have the price to be how much? 3,000?
Imagine your little 21-mile drive to work, right? Imagine trying to find a single individual who's hiding on that drive to work. How hard would that be? Extremely hard.
At least you know where it's an island. How far can she get? Did she start swimming in the ocean?
What do you mean it's an island? I don't think you understand what an island is. Like it's not a fucking airport landing strip. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
I get that, but it shouldn't be that hard.
What do you mean it shouldn't be that hard? People can go missing anywhere. What do you mean? People could go, huh? Huh? Cities have missing people all the time. No? No?
It's different.
Oh, it's different.
If somebody goes missing here, okay, let's use New York for example. If somebody goes missing here, they could go missing all the way in California, and you wouldn't even like that's where they could end up at, and you would never know.
Right. Okay. In small towns, people go missing, and then they turn up found bodies later, dead. Right. That was the thought here. So continue on with your story. Did she come up dead? So there's the thing. They upped the price. They had search parties going on, right? People were spending their weekends volunteering to go find this girl. Like in the hot sun for hours. It's like they did 3 or 4 of these. Then they upped the price to $20,000. Ain't shit funny yet.
Laughing.
Ain't shit funny. Ain't shit funny.
Y'all had a whole search party, still couldn't find her on that 21-mile island.
Once again, on your 21-mile ride to work, if you took a search party to find one person on 21 miles, do you know how long 21 miles is? You are not finding one person. You are not finding one person if they are hiding. It's not one road. It's not like we're walking down one road going, hey, she's not here. Hey, check that bush, man. Nah, bro, you feel me? It's still 21 miles of land, right? This is square miles, not just straight line airport landing strip of land. So anyway, they upped the thing to $20,000. And then all of a sudden, boom, we got her location. She was staying at her ex-boyfriend's house, allegedly. Like hiding there.
Bro, what?
Yeah, so now I'm thinking there's a conspiracy theory of where she hid there. Her mother went on like the news. I was like, we need to up the price. We need to up the searches. We need to spend more money. It's starting to feel like it was a whole conspiracy theory now. Like they scammed the country. On top of that, my point is, do you think there should be punishment if somebody did indeed hide for over a month?
No, I think she should get paid for not being found on 21-mile island.
She just didn't leave the house. She just didn't leave his.
She's the greatest whatever
hide and seek player. No, the problem is
of all time.
The problem is she just never left his house, and the police never thought to go check her ex-boyfriend's house because she had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend.
So the police are idiots.
No, she had a boyfriend, but she was staying with her ex-boyfriend. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna just say this: if you put the U.S. cops down there and detectives, they probably would have found her. That's all I'm saying.
None of that works. None of that works. Do you know how many unsolved missing persons are in the U.S.?
You have so much land. That's my whole argument about how I don't understand how somebody could go missing down there.
And I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. But what I'm saying is, if you take one city, one small city, right?
Yes.
There are missing persons in those cities who then are later found dead or not dead in those same cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing here. Just because you hear 21 miles, that still might be bigger than some of the cities where they have missing people unaccounted for in the U.S.
But the thing is, whenever somebody does go missing, like you say, they either come up dead or they came up into another state.
Not true. Not always true. Not always true.
How many cases do you know about in the U.S.? I'm listening.
Do you want me to do a quick Google search?
The Cincinnati Hugger.
No.
Do you want me to do a quick Google search?
You say in the U.S.
No, but if
Say
you, wait, time
stay off your dome. How many you know?
And I love that for you. But
The
listen,
Cincinnati Hugger.
Hear me out. I love that for you. But what I'm trying to say is, if your case right now is gonna be that there are not more missing people in the U.S. than Bermuda, then we have no discussion.
That's not my case. I asked you how many do you know?
Why would I know? This goes back to you thinking that the U.S. is
you
the
literally
most
made a
important
statement.
place
You
in
said,
the world.
do you know how many are in the U.S.? I'm asking you, how many do you know?
I would argue there's a lot more missing people in the U.S. than there are in Bermuda.
I would hope so. You could find somebody in a second down in Bermuda.
No, see, and
you can't hear?
That's the point I keep trying to go back to. In the small cities, which might be smaller than Bermuda is, there are missing people unaccounted for, or missing people who are then found dead months later. That is what I'm trying to say, is that it will be illogical for you to then say, how is someone going missing in 21 miles
it
of
takes
land?
it takes more time. You're
How?
not thinking about this. It takes more time.
How?
Listen. It takes more time because there's so many different possibilities. Somebody could be somewhere like, okay,
They're hiding on
let's
your
say
doorstep.
they either found up dead, right? They're either found up dead or they could be found into a different state.
Right,
It doesn't
okay.
necessarily, just because they went missing in one city,
Right.
there's multiple places that they could go through in the
Right.
U.S.
And
There is not multiple places they could go to on Bermuda.
And I love that for you, I do. But what I'm trying to say is, you have state police, right? Or you have the city police for that area who will be responsible for that missing person, who they are searching their city for that missing person. If that person's found in a different state, that's not, those police didn't find them, right? You know what I mean? That's a different city's police that found them.
What is your argument now? You're not making sense.
My argument is that keep it localized to the city. The people that are found hiding in that city or found dead in that city are found by the city police. The same city police who you said could come to Bermuda and find the missing person instantly. That's not how it works. That's not that, like, it's the same way they wouldn't be able to find somebody in whatever city they're in there. Imagine trying to find somebody in a tropical island where there's so many trees, so many houses, so many places you could hide down there, because a lot of it is nature bound, right? Like there's.
But I guarantee. So your argument is basically, if you're there, okay, that your argument doesn't even align to what I'm kind of like. Basically, if locally state cops and all that, I guarantee they could come down to Bermuda and find the missing girl easily.
On what ground do you have that? On what ground?
The reason, huh?
On what ground are you coming to that conclusion, though?
I have faith that we could.
Oh, you're going off of faith. Silly me. I didn't know we was using faith. You should have started with faith.
The reason why
guy wants to find people with faith
are so much more.
This guy wants to find people with faith.
Harder than your guys is that, like I said, there's multiple areas anybody could be.
Right, but what I'm trying to say
they're not bound to keep that missing person in one little city.
What I'm trying to say is, though, the city police officers are only searching their cities, right? So if the person is then found still hiding in that city a few months later, then it took those city officers X amount of months to find that person. If that person is found dead still in that city, it took the city officers X amount of time to find. If they leave the city, 100% I'm with you. That's no longer, like, that's a different thing. Like, that person had the world at their fingertips.
But that's what I'm trying to. The thing is, you're just trying to bound it to make it seem. The reason why, like I'm saying, the reason why our cases are so more complex than your guys's is that they're not bound to just keep them in that city. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
what I'm trying to say is that the city police officers, it is their job to search the city at which the person went missing. If a person leaves the city, that's not the city officer's problem anymore. So I'm trying to say is, if you take that
And
same
I get
situation,
The city.
he's not understanding what I mean by city. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I get that, but you're trying to make it seem like, oh, like you're trying to keep the situation as
Local.
yours.
Yes, I'm trying to keep it on parallel fields because if
But
you
the
open
thing-
it up to the whole U.S., we're no longer on parallel
I get
fields.
that, but the reason why it would never work is that it doesn't have to just be local. Somebody could go missing in the U.S.
And I'm saying those
turn
people.
up and
What I'm saying is those people that do. I'll agree with you with that one. But I'm saying let's for now let's cancel those ones out and let's just look at the ones that turn up missing and then found in the same city or dead in the same city. Let's look at just those cases. Like let's narrow it down. So it's
it wouldn't
even.
take a month. I guarantee it wouldn't take a month to find somebody now
But there has been
in a
cases.
local city in the U.S.
There has been there's been cases where serial killers
Name
have found.
them.
There's been cases.
Name them. Don't Google it. Name them.
There's been situations where
Cincinnati
serial killers.
Hugger.
Yeah. What about that? But that's how serial killers happen, right? You don't find their bodies until months or years later, and then you go, "Oh,
Can
these
you
bodies
name
are
a
connected."
serial killer right now?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Like what? What are we talking about?
Cincinnati Hugger.
They barely had anything back then. I'm talking about now. Name them now.
Do you want me off the top of my head to name an American serial killer in a small state that I don't know of? Do you see how crazy that? What you're asking me is crazy right now.
You got to start listening to some of your statements. You're contradicting yourself.
How? Please name a statement I've contradicted myself today.
You literally said that. Let's rewind back.
I'll
Right?
wait. You got time. Think about it. I'll wait.
So you want to keep it locally, right?
Yes, correct.
And I said that I guarantee that our cops would find them.
That's
And
what
you said that there's multiple cases
Mhm.
of whatever, like cases of people not being found,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And I'm saying, can you name them
Right.
right now? Not the past.
Where
right
is-
now? Like
okay.
what's going on right now?
Question for you before you go any further. Do you know what the word contradictory means? Have you heard that word used in sentences before? Nothing you just said was contradictory at all, by the way. What you just said was I brought up a point and you asked me to name the exact specific examples.
And you literally said Jeffrey Dahmer, but I'm not saying like past. I'm saying, can you name the time right now?
Right, but either way, nothing that you just explained had
Can
anything.
you just name the time right now?
For sure, but nothing that you just said had.
Stop ignoring what I'm
Right.
saying. Name
Right.
the time right now.
But listen, I love that for you. But what I'm saying is,
The Looney's
nothing.
neighbors are gonna call it
Yeah.
domestic, like he's yelling at his girlfriend or something.
Because he said I was contradicting myself and then named zero contradictions.
Name the time right now, bro.
But can we acknowledge the fact that you named zero
Can you
contradictions?
stop being okay? Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know.
You
any,
just admit.
any missing people.
Listen.
You don't know any missing people. All right, I might have not used it right in the sentence.
You know, you didn't use it right at all.
Name,
it wasn't the sentence. It was just at all.
Name any missing people.
Right, and this is my point, right? You're now asking me to name a U.S. serial killer off the top of my head.
You're saying that
when
there's.
I don't live in the
okay.
U.S. Do you see how that might be a problem? Like, if you think I know Carl Benton or whatever the serial killer's
then that is contradicting yourself. Because how are you going to say there is more and then be like, oh, I can't name them because I don't live in the U.S.
So, for example,
because you're about to bring me up Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
I don't want to hear about the past.
For example, you can say that there was 2 hurricanes last year, and then I can turn around and say, name those 2 hurricanes, and you can't name them. I can't tell you that's not a fact. Because there was more than 2 hurricanes last year. Just because you can't name the hurricanes didn't mean they didn't happen. True or false? Is that true or false? Can we agree on that? Don't get quiet now. Hey. Hey.
Bro, just answer my question.
One thing about him, when
You
his
can't
back's against
say-
the wall,
you
he
can't
turns
say-
around. He does.
You can't say that I guarantee, I'm going to say it again. I guarantee our cops today now is going to find a missing person easier than you guys would. We have too much technology. Okay, let's use this. We're more advanced than you guys. You guys aren't caught up with technology like how we are.
That's a bold statement.
You said it before.
That's a bold statement.
You said that your guys are late to catching up to certain things.
Yeah, with AI, as far as jobs, I wouldn't say the police force. I think we're still a UK territory, so we still have standards that they keep us to as far as like policing. They don't just tell us,
I guarantee
here's a stick.
we
make sure
have
nobody
more,
commits
we
crimes.
have more. We
You know
had
what I mean?
more equipment to
Yeah, but they don't give us
solve a lot of more
slingshots.
things.
They don't give us slingshots and say stop crying. Like, you
He's a
feel me?
stick.
Yeah, they don't give us a stick and say tell them chill. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Give us a little more credit.
He's a stick.
What do you mean, man? We got technology. Come on, bro.
It's like a third world country.
Yeah,
They muted themselves.
here's one stick. Use it wisely.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Go back.
No,
Go
so
back to your point.
I
Yeah.
guarantee that our U.S. has more equipment than you guys. To solve a lot of more.
More, yes. Like, as far as amount, yes. More. I could agree. More, yes. Indeed.
That would make it easier for us to find missing people.
Well, that's not. Your initial statement was that the detectives could just come down here and easily find. If you're saying they could come down here with their better, more advanced equipment, then there's no debate, of course. Like, if you have better, more advanced
I felt like that was a common sense. I feel like that was common sense.
No, see, and that's the thing.
And I love that for you, but I feel like that was common sense.
You said the detectives. You didn't say the detectives with all gear and equipment. What you insinuated was that your detectives,
but
just by themselves,
sense would have told you if you know that we have more equipment, wouldn't they come down with it?
No, it wouldn't. That's like me saying, Looney.
It's okay,
that's like,
buddy.
That's like me.
It's okay, buddy.
This is how I know somebody lost argument when they refused to even hear your point back after that.
No. And you refused to hear me out multiple times.
I didn't. I let you name your contradictory object, and it was nothing contradictory. Remember that?
Nah, but like we come down there, we have more equipment, and I guarantee you would have found that.
You've added another thing in there. That's like me saying, "Yo, Looney, I guarantee if I come to your house, I could stream better than you." And then you'd be like, "What? No, you can't." And I'm like, "If I brought all my equipment, I bet I could." Now it's that's different, right? That's way different. We've changed it, right? So you went from, I guarantee you our detectives could come down there and solve that case, to, I guarantee you if our detectives had older equipment came down there.
With their better equipment, yes, I do think they could come down there.
That's a way different sentence.
All right, we're on that topic. So what is your answer for that?
Yes, if your detectives came down there with better, more advanced equipment, of course I would assume that they can find, like, yeah, that's not a question. There's no disagreement
there. Then argument's over.
Well, that wasn't the original argument. You just made a new argument and then got me to agree.
It's all right. Argument's over. Thank you. You said yes. You agreed. That's all I needed.
Right. Okay. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is somebody in Delulu land, right? Delulu land. He just wanted to be right on one argument. He got it. But yeah, I just feel like that's crazy though. Like 20K, and all of a sudden she pops up. I'm here, by the way. That's wild. That's so wild. Oh, so those are the arguments, by the way, KLT, that the people will live for.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. It's just unfortunate that you lost it. But, like, honestly, if you
my goodness.
No, for real. Like, if you keep, like, getting better. And, like, honestly.
Brother man tried to come back to it.
But this is the thing I want you to take away. Like, if you learn what the word contradictory means.
Hey,
like,
you did, and I pointed it out, because you said, you were going to say that the U.S., right, has more whatever missing people, whatever.
They do. That's
and then I tell you to name them. Right. That's not the past. You then follow up and say, I can't. Oh, I don't live in the U.S. I can't name them. Then why make that statement that we have more?
Because
if you can't name any right now,
it's the same way. Like my example.
You can't. I'm not asking for Jeffrey Dahmer. Everybody knows Jeffrey Dahmer. If you don't know Jeffrey Dahmer, I'm concerned.
Damn, mediator, do you mind if I get a second just to talk? You keep interrupting me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, brother man.
Thank you, brother girl.
Brother girl.
Me saying that you have more missing persons or more, that's a fact. But the same way you can turn around and say, yo, last year there was 2 hurricanes, and then I could turn around and say, oh, really?
You said the same
exactly.
ideology
because
before.
It works. Because just because there's a fact that there was 2 hurricanes, I can't turn around and tell you to name them. And a second, you don't know the name of the hurricane. Say,
but 9 times out of 10, if you heard them hurricanes, you're going to be able to name them.
Yeah, let me speak. Thank you. Just because you can't name said referee, help. Just,
Help.
The
just,
deriding, bro. What's the next topic? I
just
don't care about this
because
thing
you
no more.
cannot name said hurricanes does not mean said hurricanes don't exist. Right?
And that's not what I'm asking you.
That is.
Obviously,
That is.
yes, no. I emphasize not in the past. Obviously, we know all the outlandish
Right.
things all we have in the U.S. with all
Right.
the murders and all that.
Mhm.
But I'm saying, can you name anyone today of like people going missing and all that?
Right.
Like you could have.
So this
He
is
could
my
have
thing
said,
though. This is my thing though, right? It's your point is so far left that it
you could
doesn't
have
make
said the
sense.
David case.
But your point is so far left that it doesn't make sense because I'm saying that there's a bunch of missing persons. You are essentially saying if that's the case, then name them. Almost to say that there aren't missing persons, right? That's what you're trying to get at. Is that there aren't missing persons, which doesn't make any sense because we both know that that's a fact.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying like, can you name them though?
But I mean, naming them has no bigger part in the fact that I said. You know what I mean? Like, if you want me to
'Cause,
name
all right,
every missing
what was
person in
the-
the U.S., we could be here forever. We could be here forever.
Yeah,
And then
but
would
name them. I'm ready.
okay, Carl, Malcolm, Jessica. Like, these are just common names. I'm sure they're missing somewhere. You know what I mean? Somebody's looking for little Carl. Somebody can't find him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, basically, all right, you got your point off. I just personally feel that nobody should go missing in down Bermuda unless if they come up dead.
That's very true. But didn't the U.S. have what? How many people broke out of jail? And it took you. The last guy just got found, right?
Somebody broke out of jail.
The fact that you don't know this is crazy. There was like how many people that broke out? There was a bunch of people that broke out of jail, and it was on the run. I think it took like 2 months to find the last person. People was gambling on who was gonna get found.
See,
last.
and that doesn't make sense. All right, where did they find that last person at? All right, if you want to make this argument, let's go. Where did they find that last person at?
Here's the thing. I cannot tell you because I don't live there, so I'd expect you to actually know those facts more.
But the thing is, the reason why it's probably so much harder to find people here than it would be there is because there's so much more places to go, dumbass.
So this person was actually hiding out. The last person found was hiding out at their best friend's house. So explain that to me, Mr. Best Police
But the
Detective
thing is,
47.
you have to, okay, let me tell you this. You have to take everything into consideration. You don't have to take everything into consideration there unless you have to think into, oh, they could be dead. They could be in this state. They could be here. You have to take everything into consideration.
But this person could easily hop on a plane.
Do that.
They could easily hop on a plane, hop on a boat. Like these are.
Oh my goodness! And that's what I'm saying. You have to take that into consideration. All right, listen to what I'm saying. It's harder to find people here than
Agreed.
I would think in Bermuda.
Agreed.
Because there's so many different reasons.
Agreed.
They could be, huh?
Agreed. I agree with you on this point.
There is so many different places you can go to in the United States.
Agreed.
You're not bound to 21 miles.
Agreed. That's not my argument. I agree and all that. That's not my argument. I agree. No, everything you just said is factual. No debate. But let's move off this topic. Let's move off this different topic. We've argued about this for 20 minutes. Chat is saying I'm right. Yeah, chat's saying best views stream, but yeah, so I'm right.
Yeah.
Alright, what else was the board? That was a good little tangent. Poor Dim just had to sit there and listen to us argue about nothing.